gonna advance the slide and you can tell us a little bit more about each one. I hope we got the name right because I was a little confused with the name, but I think this is Han Han. And
Yeah.
Fran, I don't know, either Cheetah or Fran, you can tell us about Han Han. So Han Han is a Chow Chow, and we actually posted about him in May of 2022. Fita basically found him on the side of the road, and his legs were all broken,
Yes.
which is extremely sad. But Fita took him in, and she brought him to the vet, and apparently now he's back to on his feet.
Yeah. We 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 decide. How can I say, after his surgery, he cannot work as well. So at that time, I almost decided to put him down. And but my husband, he like such kind of breed. My husband, yeah, just insist to keep him for another 3 months, and he said if he can't work by himself, we just put him down. But after during the 3 months, my husband just take him downstairs to pee and poo there on the grass because dog, he's very smart, and he's very clean.
Okay.
He wants pee and poo at home. So fortunately, he just work up by himself, just step by step. Now you can see
Wow.
he can walk very well, but the two front legs, the palate, right? Palate.
Yeah. And
Uh,
so now he can walk.
two, yeah, he can't stand his two front legs because the palate is inside his leg. Yeah.
Oh,
Perhaps
wow. And so I know that Fita's husband loves Chow Chows, and we know that because
yeah,
we flew a dog to Canada that was a Chow Chow recently, or a few months ago, and
my
I think your
this
husband
one
is happy that he found a good home.
is his favorite dog.
Okay, so we'll move on to Grudong, and that means fruit jelly. Okay, so anyone at home curious about the significance of the name? And this dog is so cute, and it's a little girl. She's about 5 months old, and she was a second generation stray, meaning like as her mom was a stray, and so she was born as a stray. And you picked her up, Peta, a few months ago, 2 months ago. And so at this point, this little dog, is she doing well? I think he's saying she's very friendly with people. She gets along with other dogs. And so she's a little too young to bring to your shelter, but for now, she's living at home with you.
Yeah, yeah. This
And
is the
so
her.
she's friendly.
Yeah, very friendly. She changed his teeth now, so she likes to bite. She like bite everything.
Oh, yeah, she's forming her teeth. Okay, she's that young. So, and it's pretty amazing because someone who was born on the streets and doesn't know anything about family, so she's pretty friendly. What a cute face. So, then we have Bang Bang Tang, which I thought was an interesting name. What does that mean? Like, does it have any significance? The name?
棒棒糖, right?
Candy cane. No, it's like a lollipop. Lollipop.
Oh, oh, like a
Uh,
lollipop. And so it's a little
uh-huh.
girl. She's about a year old.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah.
her back leg is broken when we found her. Yeah,
Oh,
she
wow.
she has a surgery. Yeah, but now she can walk very well as well.
Well, she
Yeah.
was hit by a car when you found her, so her back leg was broken, but you brought her to the vet, and is she doing better, or the back leg will forever be impossible to walk on?
Yeah. A lot of stray dogs when they wandering on the street, it's very easy for them to get hit by cars. You know. So you
Yeah.
see, this one was hit by car, and total hit by car, and this husky, the husky, the back leg, you
Oh
see,
yeah, we have another
back leg,
husky to show, but I
yeah,
just read Fran's notes, and so it sounds like she's healing up, and so her leg she will be able to walk on it, so that's great. And so now we have Yan Tian Tian, which means little sweetie. Very appropriate name for this little dog. And so,
yeah.
it's a he, yeah, it's a male. So a little sweetie is an adorable little puppy, about 5 months old. Um,
Oh,
scared, a little shy, eh, Fita?
that's a little shy. Let me see. Let me.
But he's still
Uh,
friendly enough. Okay, he's getting more comfortable around people. Oh, talking about the husky. Fran, can you
小哈
say the name?
小哈
uh-huh.
Samha.
yeah
Okay, and
小哈
ha means it's short for husky. Okay.
that's right yeah
So I was, when I saw this picture, I was like mesmerized by his eyes. Like, what beautiful eyes. So, he's a little boy, about 4 months old, and also got hit by a car. Okay, so he has a lot of fractures, multiple bone fragments in his legs. His owner left him at the terrible shelter where Fita still volunteers, and the owner of the terrible shelter didn't want to keep him, so Fita took him in, brought him to the vet, and tried to ask the vet to repair the bone fracture. And that was very challenging, but I think your perseverance, Fita, paid off because now it's all healing up. And obviously, thanks to you, Fita, he'll be able to walk, and hopefully we'll be able to fly him over to a nice home soon enough. But right now, we're showing these dogs because they all need sponsorship. So if any one of them appeals to you more than another, then by all means, you can send your payment to Fita at the PayPal and put a note like I want to sponsor BTcha, or just the name of the dog, and you can set up some monthly donations going to that dog, and so it'll help PETA take care of them until they can be adopted. And so now we have BTcha, or I guess that's how
run
you say it.
runny nose you mean runny nose
And this cutie is about 3 years old. It's a she, a little girl. She has
yeah
been staying at the terrible shelter for a while until one day, a few months ago, Fita found her almost beaten to death. Oh my God, with a bad pneumonia. And so Fita took her out of that terrible shelter and she got her treated. So she's recovered from her pneumonia. She got attacked at Fita's shelter as well. So this is why Fita, you brought her back to your home where you keep an eye on her. And she's obviously a little guarded towards other dogs and people. I would understand that, having been attacked. But if you have a little treat in your hand, she'll let you pet her. So still friendly in spite of what she's been through, which sounds terrible. And so I guess even your little girl, she can play with her. Yeah. Okay. And so now I don't have too much information about Rima. So I know it's a she, I think. It's a little girl.
yeah Rima Rima was found as a stray and pregnant, and then she
Mm,
about over a year ago, and she gave birth to quite a few puppies, and the puppies have all grown. Now, when Fita tried to put Rima and her puppies back to the shelter, for some reason, all the dogs will attack Rima,
oh,
bit her badly. So she's very very friendly. So Fita has to take her to her home just because she couldn't survive in the shelter.
no.
Hopefully we can get her out of China soon. She's so sweet.
she's been through a lot, this poor little girl. How old do you think she is?
Yeah, 2 or 3 years old. Yeah, see,
Two
he
years
has
old?
already
Oh my
two
God.
or
She was
three
found pregnant.
That's
yeah.
true.
I'm sorry, you told me, Fran, that she was at the shelter and she got pregnant there? Or?
No, she was a stray.
It's
Oh,
She was
okay.
stray and pregnant
three.
when Fita found her.
Okay, she was not at the old shelter, not at the
So
terrible shelter. Okay.
yeah.
Wow, poor little Rima. So yeah, if you want to sponsor Rima, please do, because I think this little girl needs help, and we're hoping we'll be able to get her adopted soon when the ban in Canada is lifted.
Hmm.
And now I saved the best for last. Look at that face. Handu is a French little bulldog. He's about a
Yeah.
year old, and his owner is
That's
living in.
one of this
Oh,
one.
go
Yeah,
go ahead, Cheetah.
this one. He has a very serious skin problem all over the body, and his eyes also has some problem. But I don't know what kind of problem his eyes have. The web here is not good at check the dog's eyes.
Okay.
Go, chữ lượng công khác. This one.
And what did the vet say about his eyes? Like, can we can't see.
Hello, can you say that again? Ah,
Can
hello?
anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Can someone jump in and talk about this topic?
so 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 Fita, so she has eye problems. Can the vet treat the eye problems for him?
Okay.
No, because here the doctor the vet here is not specialist. You know, in our city there is no any like eye specialist here. So that's why every time if the dog has eye problem, they will they how can I say they just ask us to use the eye drop. That's it.
So at this point, can he see or?
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, I just think one eye got some 怎么说白内障啊？Right.
Cataract. Cataract.
Cataract, yeah, okay.
One eye got cataract, and the other eye is okay.
Yeah, so you're giving him a medicinal bath every day for the skin problem, right? So that's,
Yeah.
because he has skin issues. But is that improving?
His skin now is much better than before. So I think maybe after 1 or 2 weeks, his skin problem can be okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay. Okay. Well, can do if is looking for a sponsor as well because obviously eye problems. If Cheetah wants to continue to try to give him the medicine he needs and the care while until he can be adopted by someone a good home. Well, it's going to be very costly. So I'm gonna start share because we had certain dogs that we featured, and obviously I'm gonna be able to post this on our page and share it out so that anyone who wants to sponsor one of your dogs, if you prefer that instead of giving monthly donations. Any of these dogs need sponsors.